Previously on PBC Fight Camp.
We were pushing the training, peaking right where we're supposed to be. We're right on schedule. I feel really good. I'm excited, and it's just around the corner. Two of them.
I envision the fight in my head. I win, but it's just different scenarios how I win.
It's nice to spend some time with the kids. Are you gonna be a boxer?
Yes!
And my mom and dad always just told me that if you want to do it, you're gonna do it. You do it to your fullest.
Everything that he said is coming true. He always say, I'm gonna be at the Cowboy Stadium.
It's amazing to have two of you, the talent you got, go against each other.
Walking in right now, it's like, wow, this is really happening. It's pretty damn cool.
In my head, I want a one-sided beatdown. Me just punishing Mikey Garcia.
Two of them. Yep.
Errol Spence Jr. has been training at the world-class boxing gym for over 7 weeks. No one can underestimate the importance of training camp to a fighter. It's where they eat, sleep, and breathe boxing.
Yeah, training camp is going good. Marvin Hagler used to call it, being locked up. He's called it jail time, and that's, basically how my camp is. I'm in an apartment, and, I'm at the track or the boxing gym. It's strictly everything 100% boxing.
Today, the mood at the gym is lightened by a visit from former 154-pound champion Jermell Charlo, who is trained by Derek James and is a stablemate with Spence. Today, he's checking on his friend's progress for the March 16th showdown.
Me and Jermell, we've been knowing each other for a long time, since the amateur. And we've been in training camps together, help each other spar.
Hey, I'm gonna give you roughly your money though a little bit. It's sparring.
Monday is my best day.
I know, but that's when I know. That's why you gotta put me in there early so I can get out of there.
Jermell's a pretty lively, outspoken guy, so whenever he's in the room, you're gonna know he's there.
Name one of your biggest purchases right now. I know you got some on your mind. A yacht? You look like a yacht buyer.
It's a different weight category for him. He stepped up to the big man weight.
What? I don't know how you do it, bro. I cannot gain weight like that.
Less than 15, bro. You know what that means. Locked in time. His mind is right. His mentality is ready. I could just see it. There's no play mode. Errol stopping Mikey Garcia in the 7th round.
Step in, 1, 2.
Training for a boxing match requires intense concentration and awareness. And with the biggest fight of his life looming, Mikey Garcia doesn't appear to be losing focus, even away from the gym.
Watch out for snakes, Rafa. My calmness, my patience in the ring allows me to be patient holding a handgun. You do have to concentrate. You do have to know what you're doing. You can't get excited. You can't get anxious when you're shooting a gun, just like you can't do that in the boxing ring. I'm a big enthusiast when it comes to handguns and collecting a few pieces. It's one of my hobbies to come out and let some rounds off. The privacy and the space allow me to do it. Gun safety is #1 when it comes to handling a firearm. And I try to teach the people around me, you gotta be safe, you gotta be respectful. Don't act like a fool, because accidents can happen. Pitan hardly ever shoots with me. Grip here, like this, all the way up. He has a natural stance, natural grip, position himself well, and he's actually hitting the target. Ooh, nice. Rafa. With Rafa, he's been here with me, and he's shot other times, but he doesn't have the practice. He only shoots once in a while whenever he's with me. Look at with both your eyes open first. That's how we figure out which eye you're gonna have to close and which one has to stay open. I always have to remind him how to properly stand, how to grab the handgun. Open your legs a little bit. Hold on, don't shoot yet, all right? No. Keep your finger off the trigger, okay? This is your safety here, so bring this down when you're ready to shoot, okay? Just like in the training in boxing, you gotta train someone first, you gotta show them how to walk, how to stand before they get in the ring. Don't anticipate it, no, don't, just relax. Keep the eyes on,
What'd I get?
You got the dirt. That's what I keep reminding him. Calm down, be patient, don't anticipate the shot. You're anticipating the shot way too much.
Yeah?
So maybe it's just not meant for him to shoot.
It's cool, but thank you. That's all I need.
That's all you need?
That's all I needed.
It's similar to boxing that way, that you're coaching someone in the same ways. When it's a safe environment and it's controlled, we have fun.
Outside Dallas, Texas, it's John Garner Fine Arts Academy. Errol Spence Jr., a notorious night owl, has made the early morning trip here, along with his father, Errol Sr., and trainer Derek James. Spence and James have been invited to speak to the 4th grade class as they celebrate Career Day.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, so welcome to Career Day. We have a guest speaker here. Our first speaker of the day is Errol Spence Jr. With his trainer, Derek James.
I started boxing when I was 5 years old. By 14 years old, I knew exactly what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and that was to be a boxer. And when I became 37, I realized I was getting kind of old and was time to retire, so I needed to find a new phase of my life, and that was training and teaching. I met Errol Spence Jr., who was about 15 years old.
A lot of people and a lot of the so-called experts didn't believe in me or my abilities. Now, after the Olympics, I turned professional, worked my way up the rankings, and fought for this world title in England. I fought a guy named Kell Brook. In front of 30,000 of his fans, took the title from him. I ended up stopping him in the 11th round. And basically, I'm standing here in front of you today because I believe in my dreams, I believe in my abilities. I didn't listen to people on the outside telling me that I wasn't ready, telling me that I wasn't good enough. Don't be a follower, which is the main thing, and keep striving for greatness. Thank you. You got questions?
Is boxing like jiu-jitsu?
Not really, because you can't kick or you can't grab. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
Jiu-jitsu is the throwing and the wrestling, right? With the yeah.
Who inspired you to start?
My dad inspired me to start.
We have never had a professional boxer come to talk at Career Day. This is our first. The thing I think I love the most is he said to all the kids he visited with today that the most important thing for him is that he consistently believed in himself and his abilities and had a huge influence from his dad. So pretty incredible visitor for our school for sure.
When you first started boxing, were you scared?
When I first started boxing, I was terrified.
You probably like Money Mayweather.
I actually sparred for Mayweather.
How much money do you get paid? How many matches have you lost?
I haven't lost any yet.
What? Have you ever been in the WWE?
I've never been in WWE, but I used to be a big WWE fan.
Have you ever fought somebody so hard you make the teeth fall out?
You know, I had hit somebody so hard where I may have broke something on them.
Have you ever fought Pacquiao?
I never fought Pacquiao, but I hope to fight him this year.
When is your next match?
My next match is March 16th at the Cowboy Stadium. Fighting for my IBF belt against Mikey Garcia. It's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be on Fox pay-per-view. So you can ask your parents to order it, or you can go to the ask your parents for tickets. I think it went good today. Kids are really into it. The main thing I was just trying to get through to them was, you know, the peer pressure thing, and you gotta focus and go your own way and go your own paths. I'll definitely come again. The plan for the rest of the day is go to the gym in probably a few hours and work on a game plan with my coach. Basically, a regular training day, I just got up a lot earlier than I would normally would.
The day is a success, and Team Spence heads back home to Dallas. A few hours later, after a quick nap and a meal, Spence is back for his own lessons in much more familiar surroundings. It's a grind that doesn't stop as the fight with Garcia looms ever closer.
We need it all night long. Double them up, all night long. Squeeze. All night long. 3 of them.
Today, Spence is adding a new weapon to his arsenal in his quest for victory.
You ready, man?
This is my first time doing this.
Yeah, so you'll be on your back with your head going that way. There you go. All right, so all you got to do is relax and make sure you don't fall off the table. With Errol being, in fight mode, he's working out a lot. He's doing a lot of full body workouts. So to alleviate like the tension, the stress, and all the soreness that comes with it, I'm gonna stretch out, give him a full body stretch from basically neck all the way down to his calves. We'll start with the outside of your left hip. When you feel a good stretch, just let me know.
Stretched me out for like 30 minutes, and I felt good. My shoulders weren't tight, my hip just felt more flowing, and basically everything was just working together and working as one. Like usually never stretch. Like I go straight into the workout, even before my fights. Like I don't really stretch. Like my stretches just be like.
Right, look. Yeah. So you're fighting with tense muscles. Imagine fighting with like loose muscles. But we'll have you good for the fight though.
Yeah, we gotta get on it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I know. No problem.
I'm definitely gonna keep them on the team and keep using them throughout this week and upcoming weeks, all the way up to the fight.
Can you guys zoom in on Rafa's tattoo? Please?
Show him.
It's like a little cat.
It's a lion.
He thought it was gonna be a lion.
I'll show you guys the pictures of what he wanted to get and what he actually got. See that lion, the tigers, lions, see like that? That was his expectation. But what he ended up getting was this.
Mine looks better than that.
Tell me that does not look like that.
Joking around can help break up the monotony of training. But sometimes, fight camp needs a splash of variety.
We like to change the morning routine sometimes, and instead of running all the time, we hit the pool. The routine that Pita has for me here at the pool, he'll make me do a lap at a regular pace, but then on the third time, we do a sprint. Now what?
One sprint. Just go and then stop over there.
Just sprint all the way.
All the way and then stop. Go.
You gotta keep that same speed, the same time. They're taking time every lap. Pita knows if I'm really pushing myself or not. Just like in the round. Sometimes you need rounds where you're gonna be pushing yourself really, really hard. Now, if you don't have the endurance for that, then you're gonna gas out in a round or two. So this also helps you make sure that you can get through those rounds, or in this case, the sprints. It's a great workout. You can get that condition, get that endurance, and get your body ready.
Being a boxer isn't just about preparing your body for combat. To Mikey Garcia, it's much more than perfecting your craft. It's trying to be a champion outside the ring.
Someone reached out through the website asking if I'd be available to come visit a patient who is about to start a treatment for leukemia.
Today, Mikey is meeting 14-year-old Vita Sevilla, a young fan battling against a rare form of cancer, acute myeloid leukemia.
Hello, hello. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mike.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, hello.
Nice to meet
Hope you're good. You good?
you.
You okay? Meeting her, and I could definitely feel it. She got the smile, she got the attitude, the mindset to really believe that they're gonna beat this and they're gonna win. And then he heard about my fight. I was talking to your dad, and he compares a little bit of what you and your family were going through with me and my upcoming fight. And you know, everybody says that it's too much for me, that it's too difficult for me to win this upcoming fight. Well, we like to prove everybody wrong.
I find a lot of similarities between the both of us. We are just very driven and determined to go through any fight. He has his, and this is my fight, and I'm just determined to get through it.
I got my fight coming up on the 16th, and you know, I'll prove everybody wrong also, just like you. I've always told everybody that being a champion, holding the belt is nice, but it's only a small thing when you see what other people go through in life. And if I can help in any way, motivate someone, inspire someone, that's a champion in life. So I got you some shirts here, okay? Team Mikey Garcia. some stickers.
Nice.
But again, different colored tank tops for you. And these ones here too, mira.
I like it. It's not every day that someone with such an influence in the world and someone who believes in them so much, like, to just come and just meet someone, and especially on his own accord too, which I thought was really nice. Yeah, and I just felt special.
Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I was talking to your dad, and he was telling me you have the attitude. That's the attitude that I have, you know? He says the same thing, you know? You're, always motivated, keep pushing, keep winning, you know? If you win it up here, there's nothing that can stop you. And you've already done that. You've already done it, so I'm very, very happy for you.
After this disease, I see her being the victor, and that's what's gonna happen with her and with Mikey.
Ready? There we go. 1, 2, 3.
I think Mikey's gonna win. I know Mikey's gonna win.
All right. 1, 2, 3, say cheese.
It's unbelievable that people can look up to me and think that I might have an impact on someone by stopping by and saying hello. It really makes me feel like I'm world champion for a reason, for this type of reason. This is the way to impact people's lives directly, and that's why I'm more than happy to do it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
As March 16th approaches, Mikey Garcia's strength and conditioning program continues to evolve and intensify.
Mikey's focus was a lot of agility, movement, strength. Act like you're fighting Errol right now. Carrying that power and that speed and that movement at a high rate over a longer duration. We're not just here randomly doing stuff. It's a purpose in everything and every drill we do. Good work. Ain't gonna be able to find you. Press. Good work.
¿Sí le gusta mucho el box? ¿Sí? ¿A ustedes? Bien. Arrímense pues. We're walking into the gym and, they're here working, doing the drywall in one of the rooms here, and they recognized me, obviously they're boxing fans. Then as I started working out, they came outside and started, observing, watching. They're curious, For them, it's something cool to see, a fighter like myself, work out. And, one of them, Antonio, was a little more down for it, and he had a little more courage. He started to mess around, asking, to get in there and, get some work in.
He sabe. He sabe. Tráete los guantes.
I invite him, come here, try this, try that. And he was up for it.
Un pie arriba y uno abajo. Entonces, así era. Así. Nunca pongan los dos arriba. Vamos. Ahora para atrás, camina para atrás. Eso.
Obviously, he's never done something like this, so it was completely new.
30 seconds, come on.
Vamos, vamos.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, we still got my work in, but at the same time, we got a couple laughs with them.
The shoes.
It's nice to have the support. It's nice to have people come up and take a photo and ask for an autograph or something like that, exchange a few words. It makes their day. Whatever I have, whatever I accomplish, my popularity is because of them.
In Dallas, sparring is an essential element in Errol Spence Jr.'s camp. At least 3 times a week, he sharpens his skills in preparation for the Garcia fight. Spence's passion for sparring has earned him a somewhat mythical reputation over the years.
When I was an amateur, I sparred with Adrian Bronner, Sean Porter, Lamar Peterson, Floyd Mayweather. Some of the quote-unquote stories that came out was, with Floyd Mayweather, I gave him a black eye. And they said with Adrian Bronner, I hurt him real bad. None of them true.
What makes him the best is more or less he's an all-around fighter. He's very smart. People underestimate his boxing ability and his ring IQ. Toughest boxer I ever boxed, hardest puncher I ever boxed.
Put that stick on, man, just shoot that straight left. Put chin down, everything tucked tight.
He is strong, but he was crafty and smart. I think that's deceiving because a lot of guys think he's just strong and powerful, but he's tactically aggressive. It's not just aggression.
A lot of people think that he's just a bully. He gonna come forward. The guy can actually use angles. He can box. He got good footwork. And these are things that I've seen with my own eyes.
These are not sparring partners. These are actual guys that are all fighting on the card. Who don't know how to give in and won't give in, so that's the best part about it.
Well, I enjoy sparring so much because it imitates really the fight. I'm not gonna find anybody as small as Mikey Garcia with Mikey Garcia's type of pedigree. So we just find a bigger guy that can emulate Mikey Garcia a little bit more.
Honestly, man, I don't think Mikey's gonna last 6 or 7 rounds. I think it's just gonna be too much for him.
My prediction, eventually, it will take toll on him with the body size. And I believe that Errol Spence will stop him, most definitely.
If I could spar every day, I'll probably just spar every day instead of training. I mean, I love the contact. I love the one-on-one sport. I mean, it's like a chess match.
20 miles away, Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia will meet on the biggest stage of their careers. They go in knowing the challenges the other man presents and the sacrifices they have made to get to this moment. The fight is just days away.